This week on Raw was also supposed to be the big DNA test reveal. Gable got Ezekiel's DNA off the Solo Cup that I think he was using with the Street Profits last week, and he found one of Elias's old hairs from one of his guitars, and he sent both off to the lab to be analyzed. And I was really looking forward to this because I'm like, finally, I'm losing so much respect for Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens has been one of my favorite wrestlers ever, even before he came to WWE, and I've loved his work there. I think he's fantastic, but he has really let me down with a lot of this ridiculous shit. To look at this guy, Ezekiel, and think that he's that hairy guitar player is crazy. Any idiot with two eyes can see that this is a completely different person. Kevin Owens is coming out on TV week after week making an ass out of himself. So finally, they're sending it off to the DNA lab now to finally get some proof. But fucking Otis decides to have a big plate full of ribs and he taints the DNA sample with barbecue sauce. Oh, Otis. My God. My God. Here we were finally about to get the truth. That Ezekiel is really Elias's brother and Otis fucks it up. So what this does is give Kevin more ammunition in his stupid conspiracy theory to think that this is all some sort of a big ruse, which means he's going to continue to be insistent that Ezekiel is Elias, despite the fact that he's seen photos of the two of them together. They're clearly different people. Ezekiel has no hair on his face. Elias has a lot. If that doesn't prove it, I don't know what does. And on top of that, Twitter has given his brother the use of his Twitter account. They wouldn't just give that to anybody who calls up and claims to be his brother. No, they're going to need proof of that. So we've had so much evidence and so much proof that these are two different people, and Kevin Owens continues to insist that it's the same guy, and it's fucking embarrassing. And if he doesn't straighten up, he just signed that brand new WWE contract. He's embarrassing them on a company level. I mean, at some point, they might have to release him, because you can't go out there and just spew out nonsense and fake news like that and expect to keep your job and be paid well. No, he better tighten up, or he's going to face disciplinary action or possibly even be released for slander. And you know what? At this point, he deserves it. He's just disappointed me. He was so great, so awesome, did a great job at WrestleMania, and I think Owens or Austin must have stunned something loose in his head, and now he's completely lost his mind, and if he's not careful, he's going to wind up losing his job. So then we have to get Ezekiel, who's he's just a brand new guy trying to make it in the WWE, and he's got this thorn in his side. Kevin Owens and Chad Gable making a huge stink about his birth certificate and where he was born and his brother and his family and getting all into his personal business when all he's trying to do is be professional and go out there and have wrestling matches. It's embarrassing what they're doing to this poor guy. So he gets a chance to get a little bit of revenge tonight facing Chad Gable one-on-one, and he beats him. Now, Kevin Owens is on commentary, freaking out, pissed off, threatening to dropkick anyone in the forehead who thinks that Ezekiel and Elias are two different people. Well, Owens, you can come dropkick me in the forehead. I got a big one. Just like Byron Saxton, my forehead goes all the way to the back. It's a 7 head. So you got all sorts of space here to throw one up on my noggin. So if you want to do that, you might as well, because I'm kind of in the same boat with everybody else. The only one who's crazy here, Owens, is you. I'm sorry.